class. Today we will continue the questions. Now, question number 16. Just read the question. On Diwali, Ranjana packed. Write down the question. Ranjana packed. How many? Packed 90 chocolates in a box. Okay, so she packed 90 chocolates in a box. So Ranjana packed 90 chocolates in a bag. She has an order. She has an order of how many? Okay, she has an order of 875 boxes. I'm writing down the question for those who do not have textbooks. How many chocolates does she need to complete the order? Okay, so the question is, how many chocolates she needs? Now, read out the question. On Diwali, Ranjana packed 90 chocolates in a box. Okay. So in one box, there were how many chocolates? 90. Okay. Then she has an order of 875 boxes. So how many chocolates she needs? Means, what does the question ask you? That if in one box there are 90 chocolates. So, how many chocolates will be there in 875 boxes? Okay. Straight away the question is asking you that if there are 90 chocolates in one box, then how many chocolates will be there in 875 boxes? So, on Diwali, Ranjana packed 90 chocolates in a box. She has an order of 875 boxes. How many chocolates she needs? Now, how many chocolates she will make? So, first, what are we going to do? We are going to multiply. Okay. So, what will you do? You will multiply chocolates in one box multiplied by how many boxes she has the order. So 875, what will you do? You will multiply 90 multiplied by 875 and get it out. I hope you can multiply 90 into 875 or 875 into 90 and get me the answer. Whatever the answer you will get here are the number of chocolates she needs. Okay. So did you get the answer? The answer is okay. So Ranjana needs 78,750 chocolates. So what will you write here? Therefore, Ranjana needs 750 chocolates. Now write down this in your notebooks. Now I am going to erase this. Read the question number 70. Now what is the question? A school wants to plant some trees in 53 rows. A school wants to plant, I'm just writing the answer. So, a school wants to plant how many rows? 53 rows of the plant. So, rows of plants. How many rows? I'll just read the question first. A school wants to plant some trees in 53 rows. The gardener bought 5090 saplings from a nursery. A nursery is a place where all plants are grown. Okay? Not all, but whatever plants are grown is called as nursery. How many least number of saplings should he bring so that each row has same number of trees? Okay, so what will you do? Now rows of plants the school wants. So how many? 53. Okay. The gardener bought how many saplings? Now third one, then sapling brought. How many saplings were bought? 5090. Okay. Now, what has the question been asked? The question is least number of saplings you have to find. Now what will you do? You will straight away divide this number from this number. Okay. Now how will you divide this number? What will you do? First you will divide this number. So see. Now you don't know 53 stable. What will you do? You will first multiply 53 by 10 because that is easier. How much will you get? 530. It is a greater number. So what will you do? You will reduce 1. That is 53 multiplied by 9. Get me the answer fast. 53 multiplied by 9. What is the answer? I hope you have multiplied. You are solving it on your own fast. What will be the answer? The answer will be, now see, we got a number smaller than 530 and it is also smaller than 501. So what will you do? 53, 9 are 477. Now start subtracting fast and get me the answer. Have you all subtracted? Now, see, here you cannot deduct 7 from 0. So what will you do? You will cut here, write 4, 10, 9 here, subtract 7 from 11. How much you will get? You will get 4. This is 2 and 0. So you will get this down 9. Now 249. Yes, you got 249. Now again you have to multiply. So what you will do? You will find a smaller number. So what will you do? 53 multiply by 5. Get me the answer fast. So just multiply. How much you will get? 65. Yes. But we need 245, so we will reduce 1. So what will you do? You will multiply 53 by 4. how much will you get? Start multiplying. 53 multiplied by 4. You will get 212. Yes. So we got the number. So we will deduct this and get me the answer. Again subtracted. You will straight away get 37. Yes. Now what will you do? You will subtract the remainder from the rows of the plant. So 53 subtract 37 will be your answer. Least required saplings. Okay. So what will be the answer? 16. Write this in your notebook. Your answer will be 16. So the least number of saplings required in each row will be 16. So you will write here, continue here, therefore the least number of saplings required is 16. Yes. Write down this first. This will be your rough work. Now see the question number 18. You have to find the missing factors. Okay, I'll just read the question. You have to solve it. I'll just erase this so that you can see this. I think you can solve this very easily. So 120, the missing factor of 60, you will write 2. Then again 30, 2, 2 and 10 also 2 and 5. Okay. Again, if you see the B question of 18th question, 78, the factor will be 2 and 39, and the next will be 3 and 26. Okay. So now go to question number 9. 10 pence cost 154 rupees. Find the cost of 1. So the question is 10 pence cost rupees 154. You have to find the cost of 1 pen. Okay. So I'll erase this. Just I'll do the 19th from here only. 19th. Okay. So 19th here, 10 pence cost how much? 10 pence cost rupees 154. So the question, in the question it has been asked the cost of 1 pen. What will you do? You will straight away divide 154 by 10. What will you do? You divide 154 by 10. Divide and get me the answer. That will be your cost of 1 pen. Okay? So the cost of 1 pen will be how much? I hope you have divided 15.40 rupees. That is 15 rupees and 40 paise. Okay. Now write down this fast so that I can erase this. these are the questions of fractions. Now what is the first question? 28. 13 upon 23 plus 2 upon 23. Okay. Correct? Now you have to find the answer of this fraction. Now first what will you do? You will look at the numerator and the denominator. Now look at the denominator, they both are same. So what will you do? You will straight up write 23. Then you will add this 2. Okay. Then 13 plus 2 will give you 15 upon 23. Okay. Now do the second sum. The B1 like this also. This is of subtraction. The question is 25 upon 27. 25 upon 27 subtracted minus 12 upon 27. Here also what will you do? The denominators are same. 27, 25 minus 12. Just subtract and get me the answer fast. What will you get the answer? Yes or no? So write down fast. Now the C question. What has been asked here? 2/5 of 1 kg. How will you solve this? 1 kg is equal to how many grams? 1000 grams. So what will you do? 2 upon 5 multiplied by 1000. Then just straight up multiply and divide. 2 1 5 ones are 5 2s are 0 0. Then let's multiply these two. 400 grams. Okay. Now erase this. Have you all written this? I can erase this, so I am erasing. So what is your next question? Now, question number 21. What is happening here? Poonam brought 12 meters and Poonam, what did Poonam brought? Poonam brought 12 meters and 40 centimeters. 12 meters and 40 centimeters ribbon. Okay. Ribbon and distributed. What did she do? She distributed among. Okay, distributed it equally. Okay, so distributed it equally among 4 girls. how much ribbon did each of the girls have? How much ribbon does each of the have? Now read out the question. Poonam brought 12 meters and 40 centimeters ribbon and distributed it equally among 4 girls. How much ribbon does each of the girls have? Now what happened here is Poonam got this much ribbon, okay? She got this much ribbon and what did she do? She distributed it equally among 4 girls. So यहाँ पर आपको क्या पूछा गया है कि पूनम ने 12 मीटर 40 सेंटीमीटर का रिबन खरीदा है, उसके बाद उसने उसे 4 इक्वली उसे 4 पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करके 4 लड़कियों को डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किया. So per child, how much ribbon does one each child has? Okay, this is the question. What will you do? You will straight up divide 12 meters 40 centimeters by 4. But here you cannot divide because there is 1 meter and 1 centimeter. So what will you do? You will convert meter into centimeter. Okay. So here, what will be the answer? First, 1 meter is equal to how much centimeters? 100 centimeters. You will write this. 1 meter is equal to how much? 100 centimeters. So here, 12, this is already multiplied by 100 plus 40 centimeters. Okay, so this is 1200 plus 40, 1240 centimeters. You've got this much. Now what will you do after this? You will straight up divide it by 4. So right here, the length of ribbon for each girl. Okay, so the length of ribbon for each girl is how much? You will write here 1 to 40 divided by 4. Now divide and get me the answer. Divide 1240, that is 1240 by 4 and get me the answer. So the answer will be how much? Okay. Again, see the length of each ribbon will be 1240 divided by 4. Just divide 1240 by 4 and get me the answer. Answer will be 310 centimeter. Okay, so how much ribbon does each of the girl have? Each, this will be answer, each of the girls have 310 centimeters of ribbon. Okay. Again we will repeat this. What happened here? This Poonam bought 12 meters and 40 centimeters of ribbon. She distributed it equally among 4 girls. So what was the question asked here? That how much ribbon does each of the girl have? So what will you do? You will convert meter into centimeter so that we can divide it easily. Then here we will divide it here. What will we know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So we convert meter into centimeter. So we will multiply it by 100. So here we got 1200 plus 40 centimeters is already converted into centimeter. So we got 1240 centimeters. Now the length of ribbon that each girl has 240 divided by 4, divided, then you get 310 centimeters, and each of the girl has 310 centimeters of ribbons. Okay, write down this fast. So next you have clock, then you have the perimeters of shape A and B, study pattern, write down the 3 next terms, and study the adjoining, answer the 4 questions. This you can try at home, and if you do not understand, you will let me know in your next lecture. Okay, this is all for today. Thank you.